Okay, hello guys. Welcome to another edition. Today I will be predicting the Premier League fixtures. Now, the fixtures that is coming up this week 4, and everything is starting tomorrow. And 12:30 game. I'm looking at it on my system here is Arsenal Nottingham Forest, and that match is a match that is going to be a little bit tricky. And Arsenal lost. Both of them lost their last match, and Arsenal is. I've not been impressed with what Arsenal has played this season, but I think they should do better tomorrow. And Nottingham Forest changed their coach, which was a it's not a shock, but people will be surprised that with amount of success they have last season, changing their coach should not be an option, but it happened and they brought Ange in. So Ange first game is going to be in Emirates against Arsenal by 12:30 tomorrow, and that game is going to be elite. And to that game, I am thinking I'm not going to be diplomatic, but I'm going to be a little bit straight. I'm expecting Arsenal to put more far power into the game because they are the one at home. So I'm expecting Arsenal to win the game 2-1. It's not going to be easy. I'm expecting Nottingham Forest to score. So Arsenal to win the game 2-1. Then follow to the 3 o'clock game, Bournemouth Brighton. That's another game, especially with what both of them did in their last game. Bournemouth winning against Tottenham, and Brighton winning against Man City. That is a huge boost for the two teams. So this game is going to be a good game. Both of them are not going to sit deep and wait for any counter. I think both of them want to come out and do something. But I think Brighton is going to edge this one. So I'm going a 2-1 Brighton win. Then I'm seeing the next game, same 3 o'clock tomorrow, is Crystal Palace Sunderland. And that game is going to be a very one-sided game. One-sided game. Crystal Palace is a very strong team this season. I always said it. If you think Crystal Palace is small, then until you play them, say they be one strong team to reckon with. Until maybe when they started playing European football, then maybe the match will now catch up with them. But right now, they still have the strength to do it. So I'm not seeing Sunderland putting up a miracle in that place. So I would say Crystal Palace should win 2-0 in that game. And the next one is Everton Aston Villa. Everton has have a good first 3 games this season. I think the loss against Leeds is not that match should not be a loss. I think they deserve to get something out of the match, and they have won the last 2. And Aston Villa has been poor this season, but I think this is the game Aston Villa will wake up. I think our transfer window is over now. They should try to get themselves into one place and say, oh yeah, let's go this way. This is how we want to go. This is how we want to do it. So I'm thinking Aston Villa will try, but at Everton home is not going to be an easy game. So I think Aston Villa will try to win, but winning that game will be too tricky for them. So I'll be in the safer side. A 1-1 draw should be okay. Then to the another one by 3 o'clock tomorrow is Fulham Leeds United. This game should just, I don't need to analyze it too much. I think Leeds will try to play, but Fulham will win. I think especially with what they played against Chelsea, they deserve to get at least a goal in that game, which VAR ruled out. Even though I'm a Chelsea fan, I believe that goal should have stand, which did not. So I think Fulham will win this game by 2-0. Yeah, 2-0, 2-3-0. But let me say 2-0. Fulham should get 2 goals in that game. Then Newcastle Wolves. Everything. One of the team you can play right now and 3 points is sure is Wolves. If you are playing Wolves and you are not winning, then there is something wrong with you in Premier League. This Wolves is everywhere. They can say this is how they want to play. And I always said it, Wolves have been trying to escape relegation in the past 2 seasons. I think the relegation will catch up to them this season. And with what Aston Villa have brought in at the end of last season, I think Aston Villa should go away and win this one. So I'm giving Aston Villa all the right. 3-0 win against Wolves. Then Then West Ham Tottenham, yeah, that is a 5:30 game tomorrow. West Ham Tottenham. After the last game for West Ham, I think West Ham has started to get themselves again, and being at home is going to be very huge boost for them again, playing at home. But Tottenham losing that last game against Bournemouth, and the way they lost is the most shocking part to me. Everybody will say 1-0. That game is not a 1-0 loss because fine, it's just a 1-0 through goal line, but if you check the statistics of the game, which is one thing important in a game, Tottenham is nowhere to be found. Bournemouth played out Tottenham to the last key, and it was shocking to me and to most everybody, especially with what Tottenham played against Man City. Then at the back of that, Man City now losing at home that way, not, it was surprise to us. But I think this game is an opportunity for them to bounce back. So I'm not going to, and because it's a London derby, it's going to be hard. So I'm thinking a 2-2 draw in this game, because West Ham too is a scoring team, and Tottenham is not going to sit back. And I think West Ham will try to get a draw. So I would say a 2-2 draw is good for this game. Then the last game, Brentford Chelsea for tomorrow. The last game for tomorrow is Brentford Chelsea, and that game is one game that even me as a Chelsea fans, I'm thinking is going to be a very hard game, especially the coming back from international break. Chelsea is not always that far running coming out from international break. So this game, even though I wanted a free scoring game, and after I just finished watching my coach press conference, Palmer is not fully fit yet, and a lot of things is still on the line for Chelsea. The South American players are just coming back from South American. A lot of things is still trying to build, trying to get the team into the game, So we are still putting a lot of things into it. So I think Chelsea is going to try, and it's going to be hard. So especially it's a London derby, and Brentford are the one at home. So I think Chelsea will get a win, 1-0 win. It's going to be a tough game. I'm not expecting Chelsea to ride them on. The only way Chelsea can ride them on, maybe in my next video when I'm doing a Chelsea review, I can expand more about this. But as a match prediction video that we are doing, I'm giving Chelsea a 1-0 win in this match. Then going to Super Sunday, 2 games on Sunday. And the first one is Burnley Liverpool. Burnley is a free team, playing team that want to play at the front. That's one of the things I am surprised about Burnley this season. You are a team that just came back from relegation. You have to first know how to gather points. But the way they are playing, they want to play this tiki-taka football, and I'm not yet convinced with the way they want to play. And Liverpool has been able to get win, even in a match they are not been better. I think the only match I have seen Liverpool play better this season is against Arsenal, and that is because Arsenal sat back too deep. Arsenal sat too deep and was expecting to get a corner to score or something like that. But this game, I'm expecting Liverpool to just ride it on. So I'm giving Liverpool a 4-0 win, a big whooping, or 4-1, because Liverpool may decide to concede. 4-1 win. I think the goal margin is going to be 3-4 goal margin in that game. And to the last game, Super Sunday, I am not, if you are a football fans, being a football fans, you have to watch the game. It's the Manchester Derby. It's happening on Sunday evening, late on Sunday. So if you are a football fans, you have to watch the game. This game is going to be intense. And Man City losing their last 2 games and now playing against Man U. I can say the 2 team is not fully ready, because as per the news I'm seeing yesterday, Man City have close to 12-13 player injured that is going to be out of this match. And knowing Pep Guardiola, he always have this short squad. So short squad of 22, 23, 24. And if 12 to 13 players of that squad is now unavailable for this game, that means he's only having 13 players available for the match, and probably he's going to go to the feeders team for the substitution. And Man U is a team that is not getting there yet. Apart from the first game that they played well against Arsenal and lost, I think the last 2 matches, the football is there, but the result is, you know, they won against Wolf. I said Fulham. The match should have won convincingly. They dropped Fulham and won their last one. The last match they played against Burnley, they should have won the match very easily, but they made it hard on themselves. So Man U too have their own way. They are still vulnerable in a way that you cannot say Man U should ride against Man City. But checking the record of the two teams in the last couple of last 3 games, Man U have won 2 of the last Manchester derby, and which is an upper hand. But one thing I think is that Guardiola will not want to lose a 3 match in a row. That would be bad for his reputation and the media. I think if Man U win this game, all the media will shift from Man U and focus now more on Man City, because Man City would be in a very big trouble going into the next week. So I think to be safe for everything, the two teams should be happy with a draw in this game. A draw will be a fair result for them. So I'm thinking a 1-1 draw will be fair on both teams to get in this match. A draw should be okay for them. And that's my prediction for this week. If you have your own prediction, to drop it on the comment section. Then don't forget to like and subscribe on our page. We love you. Thanks. See you next time.